Hello, welcome back to Psychology channel. Welcome. Yeah, my beautiful people, I want to say happy Easter to every one of you, to all my subscribers, to all my viewers. So I said happy Easter to each and every one of us. I know you're celebrating. As you're celebrating your Easter with your chicken, don't forget to send my own chicken. Yeah, so um this video today is going to be talking about kids school and rents in Cotonou. I am doing this video because the question on, especially particularly on the school in Cotonou, the school, not university this time around, school, secondary school, nursery school. So I want to do this video. So the first thing I want to talk about is schooling, kids school in Benin Republic. When immediately you see the title, you know that it's talking about secondary school, nursery school, pre-nursery, and you know nursery, everything in that circle. That is what I'm talking about today. So I will start first with the kids school. In Benin Republic, we have English school, then we have bilingual. I don't know if I pronounce it very well, but I know you understand what I'm talking about. We have English school, then we have bilingual. So I will start with that, which is the bilingual is schools in Benin Republic. All the schools, they teach with French, not with English. So, and to tell you the truth, the school is very good. I will not say it is not good, because some of the students that I've seen, they are as serious as, because if a teacher gives you an assignment and you didn't do it, they will tear your bumbo that day. The school, apart from that, the school is very nice, it is very good, and it is more or less free. When it is more or less free education, I know you pay a little token, but it is more or less free as compared to the English school that is in Benin Republic. So their mode of schools, and as in their school curriculum or whatever, they have 3 sections. That is one of the things that amaze me. They have 3 sections, and that 3 sections, you must be, as a student, you must be in school, period. You will be in school early in the morning. I seen, when I wake up in the morning around 5 o'clock to look outside, from 6 to 6, you see the students, they are running to school, because you don't dare come late. Discipline is on a high standard, as in their discipline is very high. As a student, you don't come to school late, you must be there on time. That start by 7 o'clock, so you have to be in school before 7. Or yes, you have to be in school before 7 as a student, and you come and line up, they do the teaching. The students which I've seen, despite that it is being taught in French, they are very brilliant. That is one thing I have checked. There's one of my neighbor where I do my business. I see a little girl reading French, as in reading it like they are reading English language. When anytime they come back, because that is how I get to monitor and know how many sections they have. They go in the morning, 12 o'clock, they bring them back to their mom's shop, and around 1, 2, the kekeno will come pick them back, take them back to school. The second one, take them back to school. They still come back by 4. The last one, they will go to the last one, and they will finish, and they don't close. even on the 25th, even on the 25th of December, as in 24th of December, they still go to school. But that is their own way. But this Easter, I think this Easter they've gone on break because majority of them, you know, is a Muslim country. Yes, it's a Muslim country. Majority of them are Muslims, so they have to celebrate their Ramadan. So the school is, they've vacated, and some, I don't, they've vacated because I've not been seeing them that early morning rushing to school, coming back. They vacated, and those of my neighbor, the children has not been, except the elderly ones that always come around to help the mom in the shop. So that is how. And the school is, they have principal, and they have this particular, you can't stop a student on the road and say, I want to snap you picture. One thing about their school uniform, there is nothing that make the school uniform to be very attractive. Their school uniform is not attractive, but they know what they are doing. The first time I saw them, I saw the glory pole, I was like, are you people coming back from prison? Are they prison? Are they being coming out from the prison? But when I inquired, I found that that's the first time I visited Cotonou, so they said that it's their school uniform. And you must sew it down. You must wear something that portray that you already know that this is what we wear in the school, not this one so differently tight, this one so flay, this one so this. No, they are very, very disciplined in their school. I've tried to make my findings, and I've tried to see what their mode, the way they go around. So it is something that is very, very encouraging. Now I'm going to talk to some of the people that have been asking me questions. We just relocated to this place. How do we find school? I will recommend that school for a little child, because they teach with French. A little child that is still like 3 years, 4 years, you can send the child to the school. Before 1-2 months, if it is a child, you know, the children are always very sharp in catching languages and in catching whatever that they have been here daily. So that's the one. But if it is someone that has grown, it will still take a little time for the child to fit in and start hearing the language that is not being taught or that is not been able to hear before. So that is just the difficulty. And even they are speaking, they use English. That is where I would have loved to send my kids to go and learn. So nevertheless, if you have a little child that has not been fitting, so the child can go there, before you know it, the child will start learning from there. The school is very okay. And if you have the time to be, another thing that discourages me about the school is this: 3 times you're doing work, you rush down, take your little child, returning back to school, go back again, that first and second and third, that is just for me. But if you want to a place your child can speak French fluently, you can take the child to that place. If it is a child that is fast, even if the child is 9 years and he can speak very well, when you send the child to the school, take it the first term, the first term, he will be able to, or he or she will be able to brush up and start hearing the language. So that is just it. So the English school I've talked about, I don't know exact amount they pay, but someone told me that the child attended said that it's more or less free compared to the English school. So now about the English school, I told you we have 2 schools in Benin Republic. The English school that is more, you know it. The British school is there, which is the 3rd. Sorry, I didn't mention it then. I didn't mention it when I started. But we have the British school too, you know, the one I'm talking. So now I'm going to talk about the English school. The English school, more of them, the English school, more of the people that owns the English school are foreigners in this place, foreigners that owns the school. Majority of them are from Nigeria that owns the English school in this place. And the English school is very, very expensive. Some are very, very expensive. Some are not expensive, depending on the location, because you know what it takes to have a just a room apartment in this place, not to talk of having a whole school. So there are some of the children you will see, some of the children from primary school, you will see that is paying up to 100,000, at 200,000, at 250,000 upward. Then you still come down to the ones that are paying 70,000, 30,000. Then you still see the ones that are paying low as 25,000. That is the least I have seen. I've not seen any other one. So in case you're in Benin Republic, you have seen anyone that is cheaper than this one I mentioned, you can leave your comment on the comment box. The people that need the information want to trace the school and know where it is. It is also a help. It is also a help to some of those ones that are looking for the school. So that is the English school, and their standard, they only go to school in the morning. They only go to school in the morning. Be very careful. They only go to school in the morning. After the class, they entered lesson and they close by 4. Some close by 3. Some close by 4. That is their system of school. Then they go from Monday to Fridays. Mondays to Fridays. But I failed to mention, I didn't mention it in the bilingual school. They go from Monday to Saturday. They go from Monday to Saturday. That is their mode of school. So then from Monday till Friday, that is the English school, and they close exactly when the time is called to close. That is their first section. That is they go on that. Then, like I've said on the price, that is the least I've seen. And there is something the English school do too, is that when you are a family of 4, and you register your kids in one school, they will give you the grace. They will give one of your kids a scholarship. Just the school fees. You register the child, you pay for the registration, like I was saying, you pay for the registration, you pay for the school uniform, you buy book for the child. Then you are not going to pay the school fees for the child. But anytime they have occasion in the school, like they have a program, end of the year program, you're going to pay for him. The only thing they are scrubbing out today is just the school fees, the school fee of that child. That is when you have 4 kids, the same family in one school. So that is what they do. And their mode, I have said it about from Monday till Fridays, they close by 3, close by 4. Different. That is, some closes by 3, some close by 4. So that is the way they do. And I've talked about the school fees, how much it is. It differ depending on the particular location the school is being located, because I think that is what also matters in their fee, because the school is going to pay for the apartment or for where they are, as in the compound or the house they are staying. And if you see this place they are staying, is very big school. I'm not going to be mentioning any school because I'm not doing I'm not doing advert to any of them. I'm just talking about the school. But just watch there, you will see my little child on his lunch box going to school. You just see it on the screen. I'm not going to talk about the name of the school he's attending. So this I am telling you is, you go around, when you come into this place, go around and check just English school. When you walk in there, you make inquiry and you come out. But this I'm telling you is their range of school fees. So if you looked at it, you will know what they are doing. So, but when you are doing, you make sure you make inquiry very well, because I'm not talking down on any of the school, but there are some of them that are not, even as they go far as the money they charge, but they can't they can't employ qualified teachers. I'm just gonna be frank with you. Some of them, I'm not mentioning anyone there, some of them, they only know you collect the money, but you don't, they don't employ qualified teachers. When I say qualified teachers, you employ not employing students. Students are different from teachers that you employ in your school to take care of to teach them very well. But the ones that I've seen, they teach very well. They follow the procedure and they follow the curriculum, school curriculum, and they teach very well. Some of the students that I've seen are also brilliant. That is one thing. And one of the benefits is that they have is that some of those children are now speaking French. I have 4 kids. One is on scholarship and the other ones are going. My first daughter is now picking up with French. Sometimes when I come back, she doesn't greet me with English. She speaks French and interpret it for me. Even when I want her to do some things, she will still speak French to ask me, do you want me to do this? I will be looking at her. She will tell me, this is what you are to answer. So as a matter of fact, I've said it, I don't know whether in the video, I went out to buy something. I was busy calling the name in English, so they were like searching what is it. So she heard that I wanted to buy something. She just immediately she called the name in French. They rush and go and bring it. They were now like, hey, they are pointing at me. So that is also the benefit that some of these kids have. They teach French in their school. Despite that it's an English school, they teach French. And you see them, they teach French very well. The one I said that is qualified, they bring qualified French teachers, because if it is not so, my children will not be picking up with that French language. So that is one thing and one thing they are doing that I so much like. And not only their school, so many schools that is English school are doing the same. So that is it for that. So the British school is also there. The place is located is just around airport side, because when you go to that side, you know that the people that are living there have, when I say they have chopping and spending the cash, there is no mercy for cash. Makawai ojidi cash. When you see the houses there, you know that they have cash. Somebody that don't have money won't go there to stay there. I'm looking for an apartment to live. And some of the schools there, their school fees I learned, I don't know exact price, but it's very, very expensive, and they give them what they paid for. I don't know much about it, just this. I'm still looking for an avenue to make out chance to go there and do a video about the British school, and also where rich people live in Benin Republic. So those areas is where you will get those things in that. So that is it for the school, the kids. Now I'm talking about rent, because I know I've did something like this. I've did a video on rent, but I still keep getting countless of questions about rent, as in countless that are sometimes I keep answering one after the other to make sure I attend to you, because sometimes I look at it my own opinion, or the way I look at life. I hate it when somebody asks me a question, I keep quiet. I see that you kept quiet as if the person that asked you the question is a fool. So with that, I don't like it. Anytime I see question, I keep, most of you know that I always reply your mails and your comments. So it is not a force. You have seen other videos, but you choose to watch mine, so I need to give you what you want. So I'm going to be talking about renting a house in this video, renting a house in Benin Republic. But before I go on, there's something I want to tell you. For some of you people that are moving in first in Benin Republic, be very careful. Don't be in a haste. Don't be in a haste to pay for an apartment you have not verified. P2B will say verify. Go and verify. You have not verified or checked out very well. Forget about the marshal. What they need more is just the 1 month rent you will give to them. They will share it. Majority of them, 1 month rent, they will share it. They don't know about any other thing. Be very careful when you see an apartment you want to live. Try and make sure that they put this prepaid. If the landlord is living with you, look for prepaid. Look for the one that is prepaid. I know why I'm saying that. I've been a victim of that, so I need to tell you what is happening. When you are living with them, not all of them, but because I've been a victim, I need to talk about it in depth so that you will know. When you're living with them, you'll be paying your own NEPA bill and be paying for them unknowingly, because they will always tap your light, put it there. You are the one paying it. Sometimes you see your bill going to, you don't have anything in your house yet, but you see your bill going to 35,000 sefa. You'll be asking yourself, what did I do? You pay for the water, you pay for the light. So whenever you are parking into a place, try and get all these facts. Know one on one. Not all of them, but try and find out, because you may not know everything, but preferably look for prepaid. With that prepaid, you can end up consuming just 5,000 sefa a month, 6,000 sefa a month, according to how you manage the lights. So now the rent proper. You will see a 2-room parlor apartment for 50. If you're looking for standard one, you will see 50,000 sefa a month. You will see 60,000 sefa a month. 2 rooms and parlor, you will see 50,000 sefa a month. Then if you are to pay it, you pay for 4 months. 4 months, that 4 months, 3 months cushion, 3 months house rent. Some people will tell you take 2 months cushion, 2 months house rent. Then you pay, making it 5. You have to pay the marshal. That's the agent that look for the house for you. So from there, when 2 months elapses, you start paying either monthly as your agreement with your landlord, or you pay 3 months again. 3 months. After 3 months, you keep paying. Not that if you have your money and you can pay 1 year, they will still collect it from you. But that's the line. They collect one month. That is it for the renting of house. That is very, very important. Then you can see a room and parlor as in a room and parlor house. You can see for 25,000 sefa. You can see for 30,000. You can also see for 50,000 sefa, depending on the location and the way the house is standard. When you want to go for something standard, you budget that kind of money. And the same way I narrated it in the 4 months, 5 months, including the marshal, that is how it being paid. Then another thing I want to sound it as a warning. Yes, it's a warning, because when you fall into the victim, that time you don't have anything to do. When you want to park into a house and they tell you that the water is rushing, before you pay, let them on it so that you see that the water is rushing. The light, everything, check it very well. These are things you check, because there are so many complaints lately. Some people, after living in the house, they will not pay for the NEPA bill, and they will cut the people for the light will come and cut off the light. And when a new tenant park in there for 1 week, 1 month, you're not getting lights, whereas you are not meant to face that kind of thing as somebody that is coming in newly. So don't let anybody compel you to pay for what you don't like. Just check out for those things. It's rare, but it's happening on a daily basis. So you try and check out for it so that you will not fall victim. So that is what I have to say in this one. So thank you very much for watching my channel. Check out for more. Like I said, I'll be posting always now so that you will not miss me again. So thank you very much, and have a lovely day. Have a lovely Easter. Remember to eat chicken. After eating, remember to thank God, because life is everything. Without life, you can't eat the chicken. So thank you very much, and have a wonderful Easter celebration. Remember to go to church tomorrow to thank God. So thank you very much, and have a nice day.